strike, run the light, out of spite, up all night, wrong or right, take a bite. Eat the rich, hit a lick, drink a fit, fuck a stick, split a wig, smoke a split, blow a kiss. I'm doing subpar, how are you? How are you? I'm doing subpar, how are you? How are you? I'm doing subpar, how are you? How are you? Hey, hey! If suffering builds character, then get a load of me. I've been through shit, I'm filled with piss, I'm bloated totally. I can't condone to go the road of who I'm told to be. I told the peeps, roll the sleeves, let's go promote the beast. Today I hit a fucking lick just for the big homie. I feel better, I got the thing on me. Tell the FBI I follow Jeff Bezos, pesos, quesos, marshmallows, rainbows, game shows. Think about life, book it a $1.95 for living outside. Thinking I die for living past lives. Minimize time, gotta fit in my size, gotta pick up my ride, gotta dinner by 5, gotta think of my pride, and incentivize crime. I'm ahead of my time, tip the hottest mind. This shit no action about design. Sometimes I damn right, and sometimes they can't wait, they broke the camera down. Gonna take us all downstream. Pick a fight, earn a strike, run a light, out of spite, up all night, wrong or right, take a bite. Eat the rich, hit a lick, drink a fit, fuck a stick, split a wig, smoke a split, blow a kiss. I'm doing subpar, how are you? How are you? I'm doing subpar, how are you? How are you? I'm doing subpar, how are you? How are you? Hey, hey!
I got time today. For every 2 rounds, I throw a rhyme away. Rhyme the way these rappers do coke. Might blow a line today, blow your mind away, right by your bay. And by the way, I find a way to spin at the wheel of fortune and buy a K. Y'all don't like me cause y'all ain't like me and I get it. Your lady like me is more than likely that I hit it. The sky's the limit, get high enough you can find me in it. And if dying quick is your only option, then crying is it. I mind my business, one that pay me, no one can play me. Can't have a turn until half your circle can do an age. I'm in degrees. Put it down like some of y'all is some seeds, some of y'all need some summer tea. Like Sunny, please. I'm hot as...
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, here we go with 2 of the consensus 3 greatest featherweights of all time. Absolute legends, both Alexander Volkanovski and Max Blessed Holloway. Holloway's performance against Calvin Kattar back in the day, the greatest singular effort I have ever seen, but he is 0-3 against Alexander Volkanovski.
Volkanovski seems to have a great style for Max Holloway. He is so smart. He's constantly calculating his path to victory. With his ability to stand, wrestle, and great cardio, he's a very tough out for anyone in the featherweight division.
Good work there on the feet by Max Holloway. We'll see if he can close the show now.
Max Holloway's looking to finish. Max Holloway's on his game. Max is looking good. Max is ready to become the king of the featherweights once again.
How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these 2 men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, I hate to be the punch counter. There's that jab from Max Holloway. Didn't take him long to find a home for that tonight.
I mean, Max Holloway constantly fights behind the jab, and you would expect it at the start of every single fight. The jab leads to everything else that he does inside the octagon.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Alexander Volkanovski. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Holloway's falls. And that will do it. Holy smokes. With a massive highlight at the Garden. Holy smokes.
shot. Been to war, we got purple hearts. Was outside when you were scared of dark. I've been shot, I ain't scared to lurk. Had a clean run, then ended up in jail for my 31st. Had the but the first. Before that, then a shank that pierced his shirt. 2016 was Dirty Sprite. I done it on the top floor, then I can't scare the heights. YT and TV, this ain't for radio or the TV. You ain't got no works on your CV. Staring at my hand, it's all VVs. We just trying to stay alive like the Bee Gees. Done it for the guts and the glory. And if we ever rise it, we ain't shooting feet, we ain't Tory. Mommy voted Labour, we was poorly. But I don't want to sob into my story. Card made it out the trenches. Now I got a taste, it's expensive. Can't get lenses. Premium lenses. I was dead broke, I had to mend it. I wink at my shooter, he gon' send it. Follow me, it's been a rocky road.
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
Well, who would have thought 5 years ago in a straight kickboxing match that Brian T-City Ortega could hang, if not beat, most of the best featherweights in the world. Certainly in our fighter meeting this week, he talked a lot about striking, but if this fight does hit the canvas, decided advantage, of course, to T-City. Oh, nice job to block the kick. Lands a big elbow there. Couple of chins here being tested early.
Oh, nice elbow. And that was a solid kick.
All right, early round action here. All eyes are on T-City Brian Ortega. We know how dangerous he is on the floor, but how about the striking team?
I mean, he's gotten so much better. It was during the time away where Brian Ortega developed a great jab from the southpaw position, using his power hand out in front and just really thumping you with that front hand. Brian Ortega is a great grappler, but he now has the stand-up skills to match, and that's going to make him even more successful as he goes forward. What a beautiful jab landing there. What a nasty flying knee.
Oh, with authority to the body. Evloev's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Big elbow there, lands. Oh, brutal knee to the body. Ortega's now dealing with a cheek cut. 2 minutes remain in the round.
Let's go. Look for that takedown.
The kick is there to the body.
Again, that body kick is going to really take effect on him. And it won't take very long.
Well, if it's not broken, don't fix it. And that relationship between Brian Ortega and James Lurson is as strong as a coach-fighter relationship as we have in MMA. Nice job in the boxing realm by Ortega here tonight. So 35 total strikes have landed for Brian Ortega. Evloev's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Big punch land. Ooh.
Oh, big elbow. Overhand is true.
And everything's landing with so much power.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Ortega's tough as it gets, but that eye is downright nasty at this point in time. And you've got to wonder, given all the swelling, if that might even be a fractured orbital. Not good for Lim. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool. And I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. He's lost his head
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou. And you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
Oh, big knee there.
Oh, my goodness.
Now a knee.
Oh, body shot.
Oh, big knee to the body. Oh.
He's hurting bad here. He's got to keep pressing here.
Williams taking aim at that cut right now. A strong decision by him to land strikes on an area that he has already done significant damage on. Ortega's eye is essentially swollen shut at this point in time. I'm not so sure they're not going to step in, Daniel, and stop this fight right now. Hard to be a one-eyed fighter in the mixed martial arts set. Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other.
Yes, we knew this would be very...
Well, that cheek and the blood coming from it starting to cause the fighter some problems. The referee steps in and calls for the ringside doctor.
It's painful, right? It might not seem as though it affects the vision, but it's very painful. Every time he gets hit on the stick, it opens up a little more, but you can still fight.
Yeah, doctor not here to make friends. He has no choice but to stop the fight. We have blood on our notes. Goes into the books as a TKO via doctor stoppage. All right, so that'll do it. TKO via doctor stoppage, and at some point, the doctor has no choice but to save the athlete from themselves. Too much damage to that cheek.
Absolutely. I mean, all these strikes just kept landing directly on his cheek. You know, it got the point to be so bad.
The jewel runners, the product of many cruel summers. In the description was fitting, they say it's two gunners. Slap chickpeas out your cheek until you true hummers. Left the scene, the Hellcat scream, cause we don't do Hondas. But we do Benny Hondas, taking your baby mama. She hostage me in the homage, she kiss it to pay me homage. You work it like I deserve it, she move like the perfect pervert. They say Mississippi burning, I'm sipping, serve, eating sherbet. Watch the world go to hell as I'm laughing, saying it's perfect. Catch me after Sunday service, disturbing the church's workers. Tell the deacon we ain't speaking, need money, his prayer's worthless. I can tell through my alertness, he's nervous about his purchase. Hey, in the name of Jesus, the reaper, I serve him perfect. My guy higher than the skies, he fly over Earth's surface. Fly satellite height as I'm looking at Earth's surface. Keep your eyes on the prize and don't let it down.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo World Champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man is proven elite as well. A true five-tool player who many believe, by year's end, could just be the king of the lightweight division.
Oh, nice.
And there it is, the uppercut lands. That is nice. He told us that weapon would be there, and he got it right. Connection right there. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety Birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Lands a nice one, too.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, he was setting up the hooks early and often tonight. Watch for him to try to set it up. Oh, these guys are absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides. He's on wobbly legs now. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Oh, huge kick to the body. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. Makhachev swelling now around the jaw area, so we'll keep an eye on that as this fight continues. Well, that swelling is getting out of control. To that end, you see the referee has paused the action, likely to call on the doctor. We'll see if this fight can continue, champ.
Well, it's so noticeable. You got to check on it. You got to make sure that this fighter is able to continue.
And it looks as though he is going to allow the fighter to continue. So a nice pop from the crowd as that decision is made. He's got to go for it now, though.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go with the start of this round. Big spot in a career full of them for one Daniel Hooker. You got to think one of his fights, likely the Dustin Poirier fight, is going to end up in the UFC Hall of Fame, but not necessarily looking for a war here tonight. He believes skill for skill, he is the better man in this equation, and out to prove as much. Oh, what a head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head.
Oh!
What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
Oh!
This is crazy round of fighting.
He's got him hurting here. Final seconds here of round one. 5 minutes in the books.
Stop.
Well, if you like blood, and I do, this is the fight for you. Both guys handing out facials, hardly recognizable compared to the fighters that walked out here just recently.
Yeah, for sure. They don't even look like the same guys. They told us time and time again that this would be a fun fight. This is an evenly matched fight, and both of them would look to finish. That is exactly what they are doing.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. Oh, massive kick. Didn't see that one coming. All right, DC, perhaps this would be the round in which the wrestler actually goes for a takedown. He's not even feinting shots thus far.
It's crazy because the takedown set up the striking. He is limiting himself in his approach because he's not using a skill that he's become known for.
Well, I can't even...
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Oh, there it is. That's that one, that right hand.
Stop.
Yeah, it's on time. You see the referee pausing the action here. They're going to call in the doctor to look at this cut. Might be the beginning of the end here.
I mean, blood all over his face. He's been beat up, battered and bruised. He still wants to fight.
Yeah, that's going to
he stops it.
No surprise there. The ringside physician has called an end to the fight. You got to preserve the fighter to fight in the future, and that cut just too big for him to continue through. All right, well, you see the referee wave off the fight.
Real, never switch. it's not a drill. Bucket of ice on me, how should I chill? Scope in your mouth, watch how I kill. Know how I'm rocking, you know how I'm feel. Still in the trenches, we out in the field. If she in her bag, then it's Prada Chanel. The booty is fake, but she poppin' for real. Still that way. Still that way. Still that way. Seen a whole lot of rappers and a whole lot of capping. Get
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, whether you're a boxer or a mixed martial artist, you want to compete at Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena, and dating to 2016, a lot of the UFC's best have gotten that opportunity.
Absolutely, J.A. And when you grow up as a fighter, especially a heavyweight, it is your dream to headline MSG and fight for the heavyweight championship of the world. I got that honor, and I think
he could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
High amplitude elbow here, it's blocked. All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes, but it's because he has such a vast knowledge of just finding that strike.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on his opponent. Another good series of kicks there.
He thought the kicks would be the key tonight, and they sure have been.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Jorge Masvidal. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh! Oh, big left hand! Strong outside leg kick. Big uppercut! Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. From the mouth now, a cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. All right, so the hands were working well. Now Masvidal choosing to kick and finding success in that world too.
I've seen this in strike. Jorge Masvidal has everything at his disposal. He has every ability that you need in order to become a UFC champion. And right now he looks like he's having a performance that may lead him to that title shot.
Push kick there to the body. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Oh, knee strike right to the body. Final seconds here. Round two next. All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here. All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a net.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very...
We'll see if he can finish. This could be it. And now Masvidal's cut on his lip is getting worse. He has certainly been a fighter who has dealt well with adversity in the past, but you gotta think it's distracting him now. Referee certainly keeping a close eye. Right hook to the head, blocked.
Oh, nice.
Whips on the elbow. Oh, Masvidal on a real flow here, sticking and moving. The crowd is like just reacting every time he moves.
Masvidal now has the crowd eating out.
Oh, he gets up. The question is for how long? Masvidal's definitely taking aim at that cut right now. You see, targeting that area that is already compromised on his opponent. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. No skipping on all these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he turned his entire body into that uppercut and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
Oh! Huge right hand! He's got him hurt here.
I need you to get that takedown now.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands. Oh! And now Masvidal's mouth is just
Both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step back. What?
30 seconds to go in the round. Oh, that's got to be discouraging as he gets right back up again.
Hey, take that shot. Take the shot.
Seconds winding down in round two. All right, round three coming up next. All right, so that's the end of the round. You know the fighter wants to be given the benefit of the doubt, but he is dealing with a nasty cut on the lip that has only gotten progressively worse as the night has gone on, and the doctor's got to protect the fighter. You know he wants to fight on. The fans don't like doctor stoppages, but if they can't nip this cut in the bud, they're going to have no choice but to stop the fight. Well, that was a damaging 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talk to your toughness. Oh!
Big left hook coming, it's blocked. Really smart approach by the offensive fighter, badgering.
There it is again. Look at that.
Oh, he is stunned. Jump driving out there. We'll see if he can recover. Oh, he dove and he lands. Wow. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight.
Old school Chevy, God rain down blessings, that broke the levee. On my Libra scales, teaching these streets is heavy. Young Smokey prevail, came from speakeasy to breathing weekly on VC. said now he be eating with kings in every city. I just can't get enough. Do it to the shit, look, hit it up. Get it up. Show up the club, we'll hit it up. Leaving get some love in the mini bus. You ain't got a front when you really up. Kneeled and prayed that I would see the days look just like right now. Now we just can't pipe down. This is life. They can't hold me down. Get in my way. They gon' know me now. Never rest a parley. I say I'm winning. I'm winning. Stand on holy ground. Wherever I lay. Ain't a thing can hold me down. I'm winning my race. I say I'm winning. I'm winning. City champion, no sombrero. Les tengo borracho porque soy el modelo. Tengo despacho, estudio, Nacho, me cubren con el queso. Strong to the west, pull up on the way.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Standing room only, as you might expect, for this second installment between Khabib Nurmagomedov and Justin Gaethje. There was definitely a discrepancy in physical strength when they met for the first time back in UFC 254 on Friday.
There was a difference in strength, but Justin Gaethje won. He won the first round on 2 of the 3 judges' scorecards, so it showed that what he was doing.
Oh, he's wobbled now.
Landing massive shots.
What a wild start to this fight in less than 4 shot defense.
What a great fight so far. These guys are laying it all out on the line.
Lands a big elbow there. Trying to hammer that lead leg. All right, Champ starting to see some swelling upstairs now.
Well, he's taking way too many shots to the head. You gotta move your head. You cannot be on a straight line. Otherwise, you will take shots, and that shot, and those shots, leads to your face. Oh! He's got to try to finish here.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 1. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Useful strike there. The hook is clean. Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish this.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun, and hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon.
Yeah, you don't play with your food.
No.
Well, 25 total strikes now for Justin Gaethje. That one appeared to stun him. That's it. That'll do it. Justin Gaethje.
I mean, wow.